I don't know if they view this as like a transition year, if they're starting to move towards like almost like a rebuild mode of like, let all these guys go and let's start over with Soto as the cornerstone. But you're going to have a really angry Juan Soto in spring training if you don't fill these holes with legitimate players. He did not come to New York to finish in third place.
I mean, that's hard for me to say. He signed $50 million a year. Yes, you're not going to hamstring that, necessarily that team because of Cohen. However, you are not signing to win. You are signing to get paid. That's the difference with Soto, right? If you're signing to win, you're probably taking a little bit less, right? I mean, unless you're the LA Dodgers and they can afford what they're, an outlier in this situation. But if you're signing with the Blue Jays, if you're signing even with the Sox, if you're signing with another team that is towards the top and has a shot to win, and you have a feeling that other people are going to go there, you're going to take less for a better chance to win. Soto didn't care. I don't think he cares about winning. I really don't.
Well, and maybe he doesn't, but the draw to New York was the fact that you had the second highest payroll in baseball for several years. You had all these big name players. You had Alonso and Lindor and Díaz, and like you had this whole cast of stars that's all kind of getting torn down after 1 year. Now, if Soto doesn't care about winning, he just wants to get paid, then great. Like then he's going to be happy to have that team suck. But I can't imagine that Juan Soto chose to go to the New York Mets to be the only guy in that team that's like noteworthy and be irrelevant. But maybe, and maybe he opts out at the end of 5 years anyways, like we all thought he would probably do anyways, and go back and try again. But it's going to be, without Pete Alonso behind him, his numbers are going to take a dive, and I think ultimately he cares more about that than anything.
Yeah, he's going to be.
Why would you pitch to him?
Right, he's going to go for Barry Bonds' single season walk record now. I mean, that's all you're going to have to do. Pitch around Juan Soto. He's the only one that's going to hurt you.
Yeah, I mean, if he doesn't care about winning, and maybe he doesn't, and it's all about show, then he'll be equally pissed because he's going to get no protection in that lineup. There'll be nobody on base ahead of him to knock in. There's going to be nobody behind him to protect him, and he's going to be a one-man wrecking crew out there that's able to do very little.
This is a fantastic point, Ryan, because I completely forgot about this. When a suite is the deciding factor, he didn't care about winning or losing. And I mean, hit the nail right on the head there. I mean,
and the fact that the average annual value was higher. I mean, the Mets deal was better on all fronts.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. And no, Soto didn't want to be the star. He didn't want to play second fiddle to Judge. My gut reaction. Yeah. And I think that's part of it too. Like with Judge on the Yankees, Soto was never going to resign there because he was second fiddle there.
Yep.
He's never going to eclipse Judge as long as Judge is there, for sure.
No, not in the Yankees world. He's not. Soto was never going to be a Yankee. He was just he was a rented player. He was a hired gun. Judge is a Yankee.
Yeah,
there's definitely a difference, and you come up through is a different feeling from the fans.
Yep.